Disney just snubbed Ryan Reynolds big time. That shade. Deadpool Wolverine grossed $1.3 billion. It seemed to set the tone for the MCU moving forward. And now the rumors are, nope, we're not going to get there.
Ryan Reynolds just got dumped by Disney, and no, it wasn't subtle. The whole thing spiraled from Blake Lively's courtroom meltdown, a legal mess that somehow turned TikTok drama into a federal spectacle. She's targeting creators, roping in Taylor Swift, and now Ryan's paying the price. His career in total collapse. Pulled from promotions, abandoned by sponsors, and labeled a walking PR hazard.
Lively subpoenaed the defendant's dog walker's cousin's TikTok account. They found some really suspicious activity.
Ryan and Blake have officially become Hollywood's worst-case scenario, an industry horror story intern study as a warning. It's not just a scandal, it's a reputational bonfire. Blake's lawyers are throwing subpoenas like party favors. And Ryan? He's just stuck in the middle, glitter-bombed and lawsuit-laced, trying to figure out when the floor fell out. Rewind to May 15, 2025. Disney didn't just cool off, they cut him off completely. Why? Because he backed his wife during what might be the most chaotic celebrity spiral since Cats dropped. But instead of loyalty points, Ryan got dragged into a PR sinkhole. Once Hollywood's golden boy, now he's just roadkill on the boulevard of broken deals.
Snipes wanted him back, not some new one. To know that they're now going with Black Panther 3, a young X-Men, and they're now ignoring Deadpool?
The disaster started with It Ends With Us, a film meant to be a soft-focused love story that somehow detonated into a full-blown legal soap opera. What should have been a quiet promo tour turned into Blake Lively declaring all-out war on content creators. Yes, TikTok creators. She didn't just call them out, she sued them. And from there, the chaos only grew.
Previously reported on this a couple months ago about how Disney was not happy with Ryan about this lawsuit. Clearly, this lawsuit has affected his bottom line. He wants to pretend like it's not.
And then her fans, her own fans, turned on her like she just insulted puppies on live TV. That loyal fan base? Gone. Even Taylor Swift, the queen of calculated loyalty, dipped. And when Taylor leaves, you're finished. Not even the Girl Squad could defend this disaster. Blake and Ryan went from Hollywood's dream couple to who let them in overnight. Now picture May 15th. Ryan walks into Disney HQ expecting meetings about Deadpool plushies or promo campaigns. Instead, he gets the corporate version of a breakup, Bob Iger himself handing him a brutal ultimatum: publicly drop Blake or get erased. We're talking Marvel posters, premieres, every deal on the table, gone. He had 72 hours.
Bob Iger himself is getting frustrated, which he is, with this whole thing. They want it to stop, and Ryan's insisting that no, it's not going to stop.
Disney doesn't make decisions off vibes, they follow data like it's gospel. And the data said one thing loud and clear: Ryan Reynolds wasn't an asset anymore. Not edgy, not lovable, just a PR meltdown in waiting. After court filings dropped on May 14th, Disney's internal crisis meter hit red. By May 16th, Ryan's name vanished from two major events, Marvel's D23 reveal and a Good Morning America appearance. Scrubbed like he never existed. Even the Deadpool 3 promo shifted focus to Zazie Beetz and Josh Brolin. Great actors, sure, but when side characters take center stage over the lead, that's not a pivot. That's a career funeral.
Yeah, this is a bad update for Ryan Reynolds. It's pretty shocking that they aren't going to sort of immediately rush into a part 4, which could be a clear boon for them.
And here's the part that's truly hilarious: Ryan didn't even do anything illegal. His only crime was standing next to Blake while she turned federal law into a party trick. That's it. That's the bar. All he did was publicly support his wife while she sued TikTokers over comment sections, and now he's radioactive. You have to admire the velocity. This wasn't just a fall from grace. It was an Olympic-level nosedive. But let's talk about why. Because Blake didn't just file lawsuits, she went full scorched earth. Over 43 creators got hit with subpoenas. Some sources say it was over 100. Most of them women. A few were survivors of domestic abuse. All for making TikToks about her. Bad movie promos. That's not damage control. That's delusion with a legal budget.
Team will probably withdraw our subpoena before the judge can even look at our case. That way she avoids consequences while we're left with the stress, the trauma, and the fear that she already got what she wanted.
And the way people found out? Not through formal channels, but social media. One creator literally said they didn't even know they'd been subpoenaed until after the deadline passed. And by then, their private data might have already been handed over, and names, IPs, SIM cards, contacts, maybe even bank info. All because they criticized Blake's styling. Who needs stalkers when you've got a trigger-happy subpoena machine?
Many other content creators have been subpoenaed by Blake, most of whom are women, some of which are DV survivors. We don't know if TikTok gave her our info, we can't get answers, and that's what's so terrifying. If a celebrity can weaponize the legal system to silence anonymous creators just for speaking out.
And if you're imagining a clean, orderly legal process, don't. Creators like Ashley, Brianna Haeve, and Pop Diaries came forward, accusing Blake's team of weaponizing the legal system to shut down criticism. One of them got into a literal car crash from the stress of rushing legal filings, because spoiler alert, they're not lawyers. They're just regular people with opinions and TikTok logins. And Blake tried to bury them in paperwork like they were rival CEOs, not content creators.
To be fair, they had every reason to ask Marvel because of Nice Pool, the mocking, etc. There was a lot of stuff that Justin was responding to. It wasn't just SH claims that he was trying to save face for over the summer. It was all of the bad press.
This isn't just a messy lawsuit, it's a high-gloss attack on free speech. Draped in couture and filtered for Instagram, Blake's legal war turned into a digital witch hunt. And Ryan? Mr. Maximum Effort? He stood there like a confused golden retriever, tail wagging at the courtroom carnage. He didn't just stay silent, he became her unofficial PR mascot. No statements, no distance, just blind support. And Disney? They don't do loyalty. They do liability control. So they dropped him like a hot lawsuit.
News. This is absolutely bad news for them. And so I think it's hard to not see this as Disney getting fed up.
Ryan Reynolds made an empire out of being the internet's favorite guy, charming, sarcastic, and perfectly memeable. The man turned fart jokes into fortune. But all it took was backing one woman on a legal rampage to turn Deadpool into dead. Wait. Watching him sink with Blake's PR Titanic? It's the plot twist even Marvel couldn't write. Now, the couple once hailed as Hollywood royalty is a punchline. Ryan thought silence would shield him, but all it did was chain him to a woman on a courtroom warpath in Louis Vuitton heels. And Blake? She's collecting subpoenas like they're Pokemon cards.
I firmly believe they're fed up. Look, they filed a motion to quash it. They didn't want to be anything to do with this. Why would we be in this? This is crazy.
Then came May 14th, and with it, the legal grenade. Court filings dropped, and with them, private texts that yanked Taylor Swift into the chaos. That's right. Blake's bestie. The last person you want to blindside unless you're aiming for social annihilation. One text leak and the internet exploded. By May 15th, both Taylor and Gigi Hadid had unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. In Hollywood, that's not petty. That's a public execution. A digital guillotine. One insider confirmed Taylor felt blindsided, named in legal filings with no warning, no heads up, not even a passive-aggressive emoji. That's not a friendship fallout. That's celebrity warfare with receipts. And yes, Ryan's name was right there in the middle. Of course it was.
Clearly, Ryan was instrumental in the marketing of the movie, and the marketing was a huge problem. So yeah, Ryan now has to save face to prove that, no, it wasn't his fault. The marketing wasn't my fault, babe. And also, Blake doesn't like to get the bad press.
And oh, it gets juicier. These texts didn't just name-drop CBS or mutual friends, they revealed the couple had been strategizing their silence. Blake texted Ryan on February 28, "Silence is our best weapon," like she was directing an espionage thriller. "Girl. You're not Natasha Romanoff. You're being sued for legally harassing TikTokers and possibly imploding your marriage. Maybe save the spy games for the screen."
Just Blake's fault, but the way Blake went about it and everything else, it was sketchy, super sketchy. And full disclosure, we have filed our Google subpoenas now out as well.
Speaking of the marriage, on May 17th, it all cracked wide open. Reports say Blake had a full breakdown at their Bedford estate, crying, begging Ryan not to testify. This wasn't symbolic, she was in actual tears. "Don't do this. Just stand with me." And Ryan? Ice cold. "I'm not going down for this." Just like that, Deadpool became deadbeat. At that point, Blake wasn't pleading for love, she was pleading for survival. And he left her hanging. Their last public sighting was April 24th in London, shilling for some alcohol brand. According to insiders, the energy was stiff, distant, like two colleagues stuck in a forced partnership. Smiles on camera, silence off it. Translation: the marriage is barely alive, and only because the contract still is.
Disney is no longer happy? Yes, Bob Iger himself and Disney have been trying to get Ryan Reynolds to drop this nonsense. This is all absolutely valid. This is not frivolous.
And if you think it stops at marriage drama, think again. Ryan's company, Maximum Effort, just hit maximum shutdown. 3 major projects? Dead. Shadow Curtain with Amazon? Cancelled. A comedy series with Maya Rudolph? Paused. A documentary with FX? Shelved. Netflix? Already ran. Leaked May 19th emails confirmed what everyone suspected: no one wants to be anywhere near the Reynolds' lively name. It's a branding nightmare. Even Diageo, the booze giant behind Ryan's $610 million gin deal, is backing away. The man whose face was once printed on liquor bottles is now getting ghosted by alcohol. That's rock bottom.